The city of New Orleans already in the hot seat on the first day of trial against the city by a family of a teen who was sexually assaulted by a former NOPD officer while on the clock responding to that teen's sexual assault.
Let's get straight to WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm live at the federal court with the very latest in this situation. Cassie.
Well, guys, so the family is saying that NOPD and the city should have done more to prevent an officer using his position to assault a child. While the city is saying, though, they can't predict things like this is going to happen because they don't have a magic ball. 53-year-old former officer Rodney Vicknair was sentenced in 2023 after violating the civil rights of the then 14-year-old girl after engaging in sexual conduct with her without her consent in 2020. He later died while serving his term. The civil rights lawsuit claims that Vicknair, who had a long history of disciplinary problems and complaints of unprofessional conduct, was a bad choice by NOPD to escort a young rape victim to the hospital, blaming NOPD for his hiring and the assignment. Now, Monday's trial started off to a rocky start with the judge chastising the city attorney and those representing the city today for not having witnesses on time for the hearing, saying, quote, "I can't believe the city didn't have enough sense to get witnesses here. I've had to preach this multiple times and you're wasting time. It's ridiculous. It's a terrible way to start a trial." The trial started with opening statements and ended the day with witness testimony from NOPD officers. The focus of this trial is text messages sent to former police chief Sean Ferguson a week prior to the assault, making him aware of an ongoing situation. This is the text that was sent to Sean Ferguson, stating, quote, "Hey Sean, I need to reach Arlinda urgently. If she's near you, can you all her to call me? It's about potential sexual abuse of a minor by an officer." Now it's going to be up to the jury to decide whether the city is liable in this case. If could they done more to prevent this from happening and to protect that teen. They're also going to be deciding how much that teen should be compensated for what happened to her. And so we're going to be following that. We're also hearing that Sean Ferguson will be testifying on Wednesday, and so I'll be here to cover all of that as well. Reporting here at Federal Court, I'm Cassie Sherm, WDSU Investigates.
All right.